Hey there, it's Gone Girl. I know I haven't been here for a while. My mom came down from Victoria, BC, so I had a 91-year-old in my house with me, and it was great. It was great having her. I had a really nice visit. She babied me a lot. It's so funny because, I'm old as dirt. So I'm 61, she's 91. Every day, as soon as I got out of bed, she made my bed. And then, believe it or not, before I went to bed at night, she turned down my bed as if I was like in a hotel. It was so sweet. I felt so baby. I felt like I was about 4. And we cooked together, which was nice. Um, she she thought it was great that I have so much mobility with my electric wheelchair. Even though, to be honest, sometimes I'm a bad driver because my one eye doesn't work to see. It just is cosmetically fixed. Um, so on that side, I kind of sometimes I overcompensate and I bounce off walls here and there. But it was nice. She flew all the way from the other end of the country, 5-hour flight to come see me for a week, and yeah, it was really nice. Um, we took my grandson and my daughter and the family out to dinner for Oliver's birthday. He's my youngest, so I took the family out, and then we went to their house and we had cake. Well, they had cake. You'll be proud of me on my diabetic diet. I did not even cheat. My mom couldn't believe um, how much stubbornness I have, or I don't know. The thing is, if I cheat, I'm the only one that feels sick. So what's the point? There's no point eating the wrong thing when really I'm the only one that's going to pay the consequence. So I stayed true to my diet the whole time my mom was here, except for, of course, going out. But I had fish, so it wasn't really that bad for me. Uh, but it was nice, and I have to give it to my housekeeper, Terry. Oh my God, she kept my house. My house was so perfect. It was so perfect. If you guys even knew what the attic had did to my house and had totaled it, and how now it's so nice and put together that I don't mind having company. You know, she's kind of my legs. She does everything that I can't do. So I'm so grateful. We had Thanksgiving weekend this past weekend, and so when Terry came, that's my housekeeper. I had a whole bunch of treats and everything I sent home with her because she does so much for me that I wanted her to know how much I appreciated her and how thankful I was that she came alongside me to help me in the way that she does. And sorry, my voice it just comes and goes. The swelling here, it gets so tight that it's hard to push my voice out sometimes. The swelling's a little better today, but it was bad. It gets so bad, and I don't even know why. And it's so frustrating. But, you know, I'm still here, so why am I complaining, right? Well, I was watching on the YouTube streets another court process just went, and of course, BJ, she looked silly and stupid, basically, in court, and it was shut down and kicked out, which we thought it was going to be anyways. I don't know why she even bothers doing it, because she's not serious. She didn't even show up to the first court date, and then she showed up late at the second one, and of course it all got thrown out. I don't know why YouTube is getting so crazy that way. Why can't we just coexist? I understand that people get upset at words on the internet, and I get it. I've been hurt by the internet myself. But it is what it is. You just have to go with the flow. you know, but I'm lucky because I have other things in my life too. So I have my classes which start again. We're off this week, and then we start new ones, new courses the following week. It was so funny. My mom was here during the last couple classes I had, and of course they're confidential, so I had to keep my camera going on and off, so they didn't know that my mom was sitting here. And it was just so crazy. And then the birds. Oh, I have to tell you, I think I told you back a while ago that my female budgie got out of the cage. Well, didn't that little bugger figure out a way to bounce her head on the roof? There's this like an open rooftop of the cage that can be opened. Well, she figured out a way to get out of it. And that little bird was flying. And then the weirdest thing is, she was walking across my carpet and everything. I was driving my electric chair. She didn't care. She just walked around me like she owned the house and I was visiting. And then she got up on the table, which is next to the cage. And so what I got is a honey stick, one of the honey sticks. And I put it on the table. And then she went to the side of the cage to because the male bird was going insane. He just gets so upset when she's on the outside of the cage. But they just rubbed heads through the cage. It was hilarious. And then what I did is I took the honey stick and I moved it to the roof. And I opened one side. So when she went for the honey stick, I just took my finger and went, doop, and I knocked her in the cage and I shut it. And then, of course, we tied it up so she can't get out again. But she just loves to just play around. But you know, she would keep trying. She can't get out because we've sealed it with a twist tie mechanism and with these metal twist ties. They're not the paper ones. And she can't get out. But she still pushes her head to try to get it open. It's so funny. She's a little escape artist. Now, my last bird, Jerry, had free range. We kept the cage open. But the problem is there's two of them, and I don't have another adult here. Like when the female got out this time, when Geraldine is her name, Jerry for short, because they're Ben and Jerry, like the ice cream. Well, Geraldine got out this time. I phoned my daughter. I said, the bird got out again. Can Aaron come over and get her back in the cage? Well, then when all was said and done, I got her back in the cage myself. So I phoned my daughter back. I said, it's okay. I figured it out. She's back in the cage. So then she just came over the next day and we twist tied the top. But she wants to be. And I don't blame her. Who wants to be in a cage? Like, I have a big cage. Like, I mean, you could have probably 6 birds in there, budgies in there. But the thing is, if I didn't live on my own, I would let them out. Because before Howard was here and he could let the bird back in, get the bird in. But see, if they get stuck on a curtain or something, I can't get them. You know, unless they're the height of my wheelchair, I can't help them very much. So, but she likes to be free. I have a feeling she's going to learn how to open the side doors soon too. But we're waiting to see if she can do that. But yeah, it was funny though because I just couldn't believe she had no fear of my wheelchair. It's a heavy duty wheelchair. She could care less. She just did her own thing until I got her in the cage. So that was my excitement this week. See, I didn't have classes, but I had entertainment from the budgie. What you think? Well, I hope the sun shines no matter where you are, because it comes from the inside out. Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Hug your kids. This is Gone Girl. She's gone.